for us. So let's get some more, though, on the search right now. Joining us, the oceanographer, climate scientist, Erik Van Sebille. He's a lecturer at Imperial College in London. Erik, thanks for joining us. What's your take on the new debris that has been found, potentially the suitcase?
Well, I would say it's very remarkable if two pieces of debris actually end up on the same beach. So the way that the ocean currents work is that they're very chaotic. Yes, there's this big scale pattern going from east to west, as you've covered just ago. But on top of that, there's all the eddies, there's all the vortices, there's all the mixing. And we know from our experiments that we do as oceanographers that if you put two pieces of debris in the ocean just a few feet away, by the time that you're 1.5 years later, they might have dispersed hundreds of miles. So they might be separated by hundreds of miles. What's even more, of course, is that the windage on a flaperon might be very different from the windage on a suitcase. They just behave different in the ocean. So I would think it would be extraordinary if two very different pieces of debris that start their journey 1.5 years ago stay so close together.
If both of these pieces of debris are from Flight 370, would that suggest to you that there's more debris not too far away?
Well, if they both are, then maybe yes. Then apparently it might have been caught in what we call an eddy, and that eddy might have carried stuff kind of coherently all the way across the ocean. But really, all our modeling, all our model theories, our oceanographic theories say that this is a very, very large debris field that we are looking at. And one piece of debris ending up on a plane, on a beach is certainly possible. Two of them would be very remarkable.
How hard will it be for investigators, Erik, to determine where this debris came from when it's 17 months or so since the crash?
Absolutely. So what they want to do now is essentially reverse time. They want to have, at best, an understanding of the ocean currents over the last 1.5 years. And they basically want to track back where you are 1.5 years ago if you end up in La Réunion now. The problem is that, again, because of all these eddies, again, because of all this turbulence, this chaos, this is not something that you can just draw down one line. It's actually a cloud, and it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And over time, the uncertainty really adds up, and you end up with an area of a few hundred miles of uncertainty.
Erik Van Sebille joining us from London. Erik, thank you. Coming up, the families of the 239 people